Hi guys, my name is Andy, and today we're going to work on numbers 21 to 30 of the math test with calculator section of the second in practice SAT test. This one was on the CollegeBoard website, but it's not anymore, so I'm going to have a link to the PDF of the SAT test below in the description. Alright, let's begin. Project manager estimates that the project will take X hours to complete, where X is greater than 100. Goals for the estimate to be within 10 hours. And takes Y hours to take the test and to complete the project. So the actual minus prediction has to be within 10, right? So it's Y minus X has to be within 10. So the only thing that matches that is D. For these ones, they just have negative 10 or positive 10, but we need both of them. Number 22, R squared. So you gotta multiply by R squared on both sides and divide by I on both sides. And the only thing that matches that is B. Number 23, for the signal, A is 16 times than B. So R is distance, I is intensity, and P is power of signal. Okay, so if the intensity is 16 times, then R would have to be 1/4, because 1/4 squared is 1/16. So the answer would be A. Radius of the circle. Alright, for this one, it's x squared plus 4x. Add 4 on both sides, plus y squared minus 2y. Add 1 on both sides to get negative 1 plus 4 plus 1 equals 4. So x plus 2 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 4. And you got square root 4, which is 2. So the answer is A, 2. Number 25. Intercepts at A and 0, A0 and 0B. A plus B equals 0 and A does not equal B. So basically it's A0 and 0B, which is positive. Yep. So the graph would have to be positive. Number 26. Which of the following are equal to 1? F of negative 4 is 1. F of 3 halves is also 1. And F of 3 is also 1. So the answer is 1, 2, and 3. Number 27. Oh, man. Which of the following statements correctly compares the average rates of which the temperatures of the two samples change? A, in every 10-minute interval is graded. That's not true, because at 0 to 10, non-insulated is greater, has greater change, but at 60 to 70, insulated has a greater change. So these aren't right. From interval 0 to 10 and from 10 to 20, rates of change of insulated samples are greater than magnitude. That is false. It's the opposite. So the answer has to be D. Number 28, equation that passed through B and D. Okay, so this guy is a square. 7, 2, and 1. C. Wait, so C is 7, 2. E is 110. So this whole thing is, I mean, 1, 0, my bad. 6 squared. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna do it the easy way. 7, 2, and 1, 0. So the slope has to be the slope for this line is 1/3. So the slope of the opposite reciprocal, which is b to d, has to be -3. So it's -3x, and the only one that passes through 1, 0 is b. If x equals 1, it has to be this guy, this equation to reach 0. So the answer has to be b. Number 29, which of the following values of a and b does the system of equations have exactly 2 real solutions? So ax squared plus b is 3. Meaning ax squared plus b minus 3 equals 0. And so b can't be 3 because if you have b equals 3, then we'd only have one solution, 0. So D is off the list. I feel like there's gotta be an easier way to solve for this, but I'm just gonna shove in all the plausible values. This is a. That can't be true because you can't square root a negative number, so that has none. For B, this works out. Yeah, if B has two plausible values, positive and negative 1/2. So the answer is B. Number 30, if the area of hexagon is 384 to √3 square inches, what is the area square inches of the square? So each triangle would be that divided by 6, which is 64 √3. Okay, now what? Now, since we have the area, we know that the area of a reciprocal of an equilateral triangle is x times it would be, wait, no, let's do it another way. So we have this triangle split in half. But if this is x squared, wait, no, if that is x, then because of the 30, 60, 90 rule, this guy would have to be x √3. Therefore, the area of the whole thing would be 2x times √3x divided by 2, which is x squared √3. So each of these would have to be, so half of each of these would have to be 8, making a whole side 16. So so the area of the square would be 16 squared, which is 256. So the answer is A. Alright, that's it for this video. On my next video, I'll be working on the fill in the bubble questions, 31 to 38. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.